Yeah, it's great. Great start for us. Obviously, when you're trying to compete for league titles and those types of things, every one of them are critical. We know how competitive and balanced this league has been in the past, and how it's going, how competitive and balanced it's going to be again this year. So I was really proud of what we did last week. Great start.
Ethan, you talked about the defense a couple of times this season. How does, from what you've seen from the guys so far on that end of the floor, how does it compare to, the past Washington teams that you've been a part of defensively?
Yeah, I mean, I think in the past, we've been a better offensive team than we've been a defensive team, and I think our mo this year's got to be that we're defending and rebounding at a high level, and we've made a lot of progress on both sides of the ball over the last 2 to 3 weeks, but really excited about where we're at defensively. I think that we have a chance to continue to get better there, but we're playing at a pretty high level on that end of the floor.
So when you took over the program, was that kind of being the defensive guy from your past, from when you were at NKU, is that something that you wanted to kind of put a greater emphasis on when you kind of took over things?
Yeah, I think to be a good team, you got to have balance on both sides of the ball, and I'm excited about where we're at defensively. I think we're doing a lot of good things defensively. I think we've got a lot of good individual defenders and guys who are willing to guard, but we're playing very connected on that end of the floor. Certainly, as a coach and just who I was as a player. That end of the floor is very, very important to me, and it's certainly something that we put emphasis on in terms of trying to be a team that can rely on your defense to win games. And we've done that. And again, we can continue to get better in some areas there. We've talked a lot about defensive rebounding, finishing stops, which we did well last week, but that'll continue to be a point of emphasis moving forward.
You know about the
Good team, very good offensive team, really score the basketball. I think when you watch them, one thing that really stands out is how well their pieces fit together. Great point guard play. Got a guy that they can really throw the ball inside to, and Simmons, who can really score the ball around the basket. And then their wings have great size, great length, and they can all really shoot the basketball. So a team that's capable of really putting up big numbers offensively have already this year. So it would be a challenge for us.
One of those guys was Sonny Wilson. Just how can you kind of slow him down?
Yeah, he's really good. Really good player, capable scorer at all three levels. But what he really does well is just lives in the paint, and whether that's creating shots for himself or for others. So we got to be very disciplined on the ball. We got to try to keep him out of the paint. Our ball screen coverage will be critical, and then our ability to be in our gaps and help and recover to their shooters will be critical as well.
What do you think about EJ getting the chance to kind of play against him in the performance season?
Yeah, to be honest, most of those guys weren't there when EJ was there. There's very few guys on that roster that EJ played with, which I know EJ knows a lot of those guys. And but this is about our team. This is about us trying to continue to make progress. Obviously, nobody wants to see EJ continue to play well as much as I do, but this is about us trying to do what we need to do as a team, and making sure that we do what we need to do to try to get another win.
You guys had quite a big break there. Do you feel that was easy?
I do, because we had some guys that were nicked up. Sometimes when you're playing well, though, you want to keep it going, right? But this is an important week for our guys. Obviously, finals week, and making sure that we finish strong academically. Kind of a weirder week too, with having such a long break and so many requirements academically. So, but our guys have responded well. We had, we practiced yesterday and today with some individual stuff on Monday and Tuesday. Try to give those guys a chance to get off to a good start in our finals. So, was excited about what we were able to do the last 2 days in practice, and looking forward to one more day of prep before we get out there on Saturday.
You guys, in addition to this week, you also have almost like a 4 week break, Christmas week,
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks as well. I mean, having two such long breaks kind of in close proximity to one another, do you feel like that's a good thing, or just how the schedule works out?
Yeah, I think it just is what it is, right? There's nothing we can do about finals week and nothing we can do about Christmas break. But obviously, we want our guys to be able to get home for Christmas and spend that time with their family. That's certainly important to us, and they'll have an opportunity to do that.
You guys were able to throw that West Michigan game. How big was that for the team just to get that extra?
Yeah, we needed it. Obviously, we want to be able to play a full schedule. Coach Reese kind of took took over that and got us a game with a former YSU assistant coach who's now the head coach at Penn State Shenandoah. So we'll play that game on January 24th. I believe I'm saying that right. January 24th at 11 a.m. That'll be a Kids Day for us. So kind of be a long week there. We play 3 league games in a matter of about 7 days, and then we'll play that game on Friday.